What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. We're doing something new to Ebony today. We're putting those things on. Those are wheels. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but those things have actually been sitting there since June. They're 5x114 wheels, which is why I didn't just straight put them on, because my car obviously is 5x120. But that's temporarily, because today we're going to be installing these. These are 5x114 and 5x120 dual drilled hubs. I got these made locally. Hunter at SMS Metal, he actually does them in-house. You bring him your hubs or you let him buy hubs for you, and it's $600 plus the hubs. So if you bring your own hubs, $600 for the labor, and you can get some 5x114, 5x120 dual drilled hubs. So that's those are going on, and then we can get tires in that thing, and then we can actually put those wheels on there. So had those wheels for a while, excited to finally put them on. Southern Fresh 10 is right around the corner, 2 weeks away, and we're gonna be able to pull up in Southern Fresh on some new wheels. So excited for that. You guys will see that later in the video, but let's go get these hubs installed. I love that sweet E85 smell. All right, guys, Ebony's up here at True Automotive. We got Evan over here doing some like overtime work, and they're just installing a huge wing on the Miata over there. We're checking out in a second, but I got everything with me, so once he finishes that job, then we'll, sorry, this thing distracted. I don't know what that is. It's cute. We'll talk about that too, but let him finish up and then we'll get started.
It's crazy how much this truck matches my paint. That is freaking hilarious that he has those.
And this is JDM is heck. This video is too early to start cussing. I think you have to go like 5 minutes without cussing. And I don't know if it's been 5 minutes yet, but this thing is crazy. It's a Honda. I don't know what Honda it is. It's a manual too. This thing's super clean. Nice little hauler. Throw your stuff in the back. I'm sure that was in there. So that's pretty cool. This thing is honestly tiny. Like, I feel like I could tip it over. It's so small. Oh yeah, I think I can tip it over.
God, that's the story of my life right there. If you've never met me, this is it. This is me. This is my life with this fucking car.
Just close.
This
just
works.
close.
This works on every other car but mine.
Alright, guys, well, we actually had to abort mission. I completely forgot about the rotors, because of course, you know, when you have 5x114 hubs, your rotors are still 5x120. So I have to order rotors first. So I want to get those ordered up, and then when we have everything, then the rotors will be drilled, and then we can put everything on there. So I think Evan is busy next weekend, but I do have another friend that can help me. I don't have the stuff at home to do this, so that's why I'm trying to go to like my friends in their shops and stuff. So but we'll get it done next weekend. All right, guys, it is next weekend, and I think I have everything I need. Just gotta put the wheels in the car. We're actually gonna go get tires first, and then that way we can get to installing. Oh, what wheels, you ask? Work equips. I was gonna wait and like show you guys at the end, but I don't want you guys to skip ahead anyway. So yeah, those are the wheels. They're going on. So, all right, guys. Well, I just went to Global Tires. You guys already know I go to Global all the time. You guys have seen Global Tires on this channel for years. I've been like a 12-13 year customer, so yeah, they always take care of me. But this time I went with smaller tires, so I actually went with GT radials. I had GT radials on before on the Conce wheels. I like the tires, and these I just went smaller because last time I went 245/45, and I remember when I first put them on, I didn't really like them. So this time I went 245/40. So they fit a little bit better, and it's actually going to make the car a little bit lower too. So that'll definitely help. Spec wise, that should be spot on. So the Consays I have right now are 17 by 9.5 plus 12. These are 17 by 10 plus 18. So if my stance math is correct, that's basically the same. So the fitment should be exactly the same, just smaller tires. So there might be a tiny fender gap because of the smaller tires, but other than that, they should fit perfectly fine. So let's put these in Ebony and take Ebony to the shop and get these hubs installed. All right, guys, I'm over here at Solar Motorsports now, over in their Roswell location, right here off Alpharetta Highway. I know it seems like a shop bounce a lot, but I have a lot of friends. So this is my buddy Trey. Trey, you've seen him on the channel before. I buy a lot of parts from him, bought the engine from him, bought other random stuff from him. And so he's up here and he gets the access to the shop on the weekends, and he's going to help me out with doing the hubs. Again, I don't have all this stuff at home, so I didn't want to bother with it, and I didn't want to get stuck. So here, there's a lot more tools here. He has more experience than I do doing hubs, and so we're just going to let him do it, and I'm going to pay him, of course. So yeah, he likes to blast music while he's working. I'm not going to tell him not to play music. So I'm gonna let him work, and it's not gonna be much tutorials going on here, but we're gonna let him work, and then we're gonna put some wheels on. So let's get these hubs off. Hopefully the axles come out. The axles come out, we're good. Other than that, might be screwed. All right, one of the hubs are free and looking crusty, but brand new stuff going in. Yeah, see, I would have gave up a long time ago. I don't have none of those tools in my garage. I'd have been frustrated, and that'd have been a wrap. So that's why I didn't even try to do it at home. So I'm gonna let him keep working. I'm going to get something to eat. Jet's Pizza is right next door. I don't know if you guys have ever had Jet's Pizza, but it's amazing. Also, there's a G80 here. Pizza is acquired. Let's look at it. Woo. Woo. One thing I forgot to mention about the work equips is they only came with 2 caps. I mean, I knew that when I bought them. And the 2 caps are white, and I actually personally don't really like the white caps. I think it blends in too much, so I actually got some aftermarket ones from VR, and they're red, so they're like a glossy anodized red. Not really sure what to call it, but I think it'd be cool because it's going to give it a slightly different pop than what it has now. And also my old wheels had red center caps anyway, so I'm kind of already used to it. So let's throw these in real quick. All right, let me explain the brake situation and what you have to do to run the dual calipers. I took him to Hunter, the same guy that made the hubs. I thought he was gonna drill multiple holes, just like there's multiple holes in the hub, but he actually showed me a different way he does it. So let me show you. So here's the hub with both holes, 5x120 and 5x114. And we're gonna lay this right over here, just like we're gonna put it on there. And as you can see, the holes he drilled are actually just bigger. It's not multiple holes, they're just bigger holes. The reason it does bigger holes so they can actually adjust for the size. So you can see here's the set screw, just like factory. But if you rotate the brake, hold on. Now, these are the 5x114 holes. Sorry, let me get it straight. It's real hard with one hand, these are kind of heavy. Well, there you go. Now these are the 5x114 holes, so they actually fit both and basically just rotate the brake rotor into what wheels you want to use. So we're going to put them on like this. I'll use the studs like I had before, and I'll just put the studs in the 5x114 holes, and we're no longer using the set screw. So I gotta admit, I thought it was weird to not use the set screw, but I've only driven and modified BMWs, and every BMW has a set screw, but apparently every manufacturer doesn't have a set screw, and set screws are really only for assembly line stuff. So once you bolt the caliper to it, then it holds in place anyway. So it makes sense now. You had to explain that to me because I was confused at first, but so we're not using set screws. I think Nissans don't use set screws, but BMWs, they always do. In fact, on the M3, the E92 M3s, they use 2 set screws on their brake rotors. So so yeah, no set screws. Caliper will hold it, and I can use whatever I want. So all you basically got to do if you want to do this at home, take the holes you have and just drill them bigger. That's it. You don't have to drill multiple holes, just drill them bigger. So that'll work. That ain't gonna work. Yeah. All right, internet. We got 3 problems. 1, 2, yeah, 3 problems. Today I learned that the wheels are actually different offsets. We test fitted one of the rears and we realized that the fitting was way different than I thought it was going to be. So let me flip the camera around. So this is the other side, and clearly you see this thing is already touching the fender. But I learned that the lips on these wheels are a little bit bigger. So I grabbed what I now realize is the front and put it on the other side, and the fitment is spot on this side. It will tuck right under the fender, and you see the lip is a little bit, you can barely tell, maybe about to the curve of my index. And on this side is a little bit deeper. So that's 1. 2, 3 of these holes will not thread on the 5x114 side. If I rotate it back to 5x120, they still work, but that was the OEM holes. So these holes need to be re-tapped or something. We're still working on the fronts because we do not have, what size is this, 43? We do not have a 43 for the front. Yeah, so he's like in the process of getting a Dremel and cutting some other ones and trying to make one. So they've been all over the place on the stores today and could not find a 43. Other than that, this will be pretty simple. This will just zip right off, zip the other one back on. The front hubs do thread correctly. And then, but the offsets are different and I need to figure out how to make this work. I might have to add more camber, which I don't want to do. I like stance cars, but not when I have, 400 wheel horsepower. But we'll do what we got to do, I guess. All right, so I gave up on this one. This is still going to be a Conseil. So this is in the 5x120 holes. This is 5x114. This is a rear with the bigger lip. Got that bulldog drift stance. It should camber a little bit more when it goes on the ground, and then maybe it'll fit a little bit better. But we're riding on it for now. And he's getting the last hub off. Made a socket that works. And we were looking for 43, it was 46, but still. And that's a perfectly fitting front on the rear. That's, well, it's not. It will sit like that. And that fitment is A1. So that's what I want. So this is what we're gonna do for now, unless I add more camber. But for today, I'm riding home like this, with the bigger lip on the front. Don't tell nobody, all right? Don't tell nobody. That's how you make a 46.
I need to stop going to the gym and messing with you, dog. It's all on the forearm, brother.
This side looks so good. And this side looks half good. So I still got this on here. Ooh. Very tight. There. I don't know. About to see what these Broadways can do. Yeah, it needs to be fender the lip like that. Same suspension. The rear's perfect. I like the rear. But yeah, might do some rubbing. But damn, it looked good. All right, we're back in the air. We're gonna add a little bit more camber in the front. I do have those Beamer Motor World washer kit I've showed you guys in the past that use washers behind those bolts for the struts, and it basically cambers it out a little bit. And we're gonna put those back in because I do have the bolts here, but I took them and put them on the outside. So I didn't have the camber because I didn't want that much camber, but now we're going back to camber. So this thing just became a stance car again. I don't want to say I was getting out of stance, but I wanted some function because this thing does have horsepower. But hey man, do what you gotta do. I'm not getting rid of these wheels, so we gotta make it work. So these are the washers. You take these washers, they're supposed to be back here if you want camber. I didn't want camber, so I had it back here. So we're gonna take 2 off and add them in right here, and that should give us like another 2 degrees, which on my estimate put me at about 7, because I think I'm 6 in the rear still, so I might have a little bit more in the front. That's fine. They are 19s.
Oh.
Look at that. Like a camber, instant camber. And if you guys are new here, I used to be a super stance boy in this car. There's my frame rails, non-existent, because I've scraped everything down. I think I've scraped my power steering rack. This is flat. Scraped my subframe. This is my second oil pan. Lost one on a road reflector. And this is the life I chose. And now I'm going back. Come on, baby. Ooh. God damn.
A lot of casting love it too. A lot of casting.
Yeah. All right. We're good now. We're good now. So I just gotta fix this back one, the hub on the back one. Try to get those. Try to hopefully retap it and get the. I think it's so annoying. Try to hopefully retap it, get the 5x114 to holes, and I can throw the holes to thread, and then I can throw the other wheel on. And honestly, I'm just gonna keep the fronts and the rears and the rears and the fronts because fitment's spot on now. I think my front fenders always did have a little bit more room. They are not stock fenders. They are custom reshaped. That is not a stock E36 shape because I was tucking 18x10s all around at one point. 18x10 plus 0. But I had 215s on, so I'm 245s now, so. But let's get out of here. Let's pack up, go to the gas station, get some good lighting. I might just see y'all tomorrow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh my God, this thing looks good, dude. I'm in gas station lighting. You know, gas station lighting be hitting. About to flip the camera around, but whoo, Jesus Christ. There's the side with the Conce still, but when you go to this side, oh my God. Oh my God. Ooh. The front fitment. The rear fitment. God, that looks so good. Damn. All right, guys, just got home. Right here I have a M12 1.5 tap. So I will try to tap those holes again. Hopefully they work with the studs. And if it does, cool. I can throw the other wheel on, but I got 3 wheels on. It looks amazing for the 3 wheels, and the other one, you know, we'll get it on there, hopefully. And yeah, but I'll try that in the morning. I'm trying to get ready for Southern Fresh 10, which by the time I put this video out, it will be less than a week. It will be the next Saturday. So I'm running out of time here, and I'm going to have a booth there. I've never done a booth before, so it might be, I don't want to say half-assed, but inexperienced. So I'm going to bring Ebony, and I'm probably going to bring Roxanne too. I would love to bring this car, because this car is actually running now, but I just have not, haven't moved it out of the garage. I put it back together, started up, runs fine. It's still sitting here as a garage ornament. Doesn't have insurance, not registered or anything, so it just looked cool back here, but would love to get more on that soon. But tomorrow we're going to try to fix this, and yeah, so good night for now. See you in the morning. Yes, all 3 of them thread now. I mean, the 3 bad ones, so all of them thread now. Whew, that was stressful. Damn it, my fitment's too good. I can't get it in there with the stud in there. Oh, the stance struggles. Whew. Now that I know I'll never need spacers on this car with these wheels, I can get shorter one of these, so I won't have to deal with that every time, but it's going on there, and we're done, so here's what I got. All right, 4 wheels are on there. I just have to torque them down, and we're good. Oh, this looks so amazing. Fitment is spot on. I thought they were all gonna fit like that. Again, I didn't know the front was a little bit bigger, but since I had a camera in the front fits perfect too. So I'm not mad. Here's what it is. But look at this, man. Look at this. Fitment A1. Fitment A1. Ooh. All right, I'm about to torque them down. We're gonna go ahead and call it a video. I even drove home last night, even with the car full of tires, it like barely rubbed. It rubbed like maybe 2 times on some crazy bumps. But again, it's Broadway static suspension, 16K in the front, 18K in the rear, because it used to be a stance car anyways. And now we're kind of back to stance, but this thing, that's so sick. Why did I wait so long to put those wheels on? Southern Fresh was the perfect reason. So see you guys at Southern Fresh 10. I'm super excited. Always do last minute stuff before Southern Fresh. It's my favorite show, and yeah, it's oh, I can't stop looking at it now. All right, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I'm glad everything worked out. It's perfect. Yeah, I'm in love all over again. All right, deuces. I'll see you guys in the next one.